Federal pensions cost taxpayers roughly $125 billion annually. Now, a Florida congressman is pushing to pass a bill increasing transparency of federal pensions, revealing where exactly that money goes. Here's One America's Kendall Forward.
Due to privacy laws, the amount paid to government employees after they retire is unknown to taxpayers footing the bill, and it would take an act of Congress to force those records open. Congressman Ron DeSantis is hoping to do just that with the Taxpayer Pension Disclosure Act.
Taxpayers have a right to know how their money is being spent.
With roughly $125 billion spent annually on federal pensions, Florida Congressman Ron DeSantis says he wants taxpayers to know just where and who that money is going to.
Regardless of your political affiliation, most voters and most taxpayers, they think that they have a right to know, and I agree, how their money's being spent. I mean, it should not be done in the dark.
As of now, pension amounts are protected after federal courts consistently ruled disclosure would violate retired congressional representatives and senators' privacy rights. While DeSantis is against congressional pensions, he says the bill is not to get rid of them, but he wants more transparency.
So there are certain offenses, if you get convicted of, then your pension goes away. But there are other offenses where it doesn't. And of course, somebody like Lois Lerner,
an IRS director, became the center of controversy when she was accused of targeting conservative organizations. DeSantis notes it's just one example of why he believes taxpayers should have the right to such information.
And if you look at somebody like Lois Lerner, who was at the IRS, really at the center of that scandal, she was allowed to retire, and she's getting a full retirement. We know it's a six-figure pension. We don't know exactly how much.
If the bill was passed, it would also give access to information like how long and what agency they worked for, how much they paid into the system, and what they did. In Washington, Kendall Forward, One America News.